In the 1970s, I was making decisions about what I wanted to do with my life. So I started attending medical school, and then I took some other classes in some other related fields. I saw a flyer one day and a letter, and so I drove over to Warsaw area, and then I met an amazing man, Dr. Whitman. And I remember when Julie was a little child, and I met Dr. Whitman, and so in our conversation, I told him what I was doing, and he made a statement to me. He says, "You can do better than this." And what he was referring to is that I had to make up my mind what I wanted to do with my life and quit going all the directions I was going, trying to make decisions. And so when Trinity came in, I started taking classes and started taking all the different types of programs as I could. I was still active duty military, so a lot of my classes were in and out when I was here. And then through the 1970s and early 1980s, I finally began to close the programs out, began to graduate from my classes. As I watched Trinity grow over the years and grow into what it is today, not only did I continue to go on and graduate through the different programs and earn the different designations at the end, but I've also been privileged to send other people to the school. And that means more to me because I love healthcare. That's what I've been doing for most of my life, a good part of my life. I do have my own practices. I have 2 of them. I used to have 4. And so I work in natural health full time. I've seen students come in, I've seen students graduate, I've seen the changes. There was a time in the early 2000s when I saw enough of the changes. I actually came back and retook classes to update so that I would be current, because I always wanted to be current in what I was doing. And I want to be able to be the best and to provide the best services. And Trinity has always provided that. And I've continued to go back and review. I have an entire library dating all the way back of Trinity's early courses all the way to modern. And just in August, I had another one of our students graduate. And to give the commitment to this, a lot of the young people would come in and say they didn't have the money. And so God's blessed me. And so I was able to pay privilege for the people to come to Trinity and take their classes and to graduate. And so I think that's the best heritage, because Trinity provides not only the present time, it provides that link to the future for natural health care and for interventions. And I've seen a lot of people come and go, and I've seen different schools across the country that I've worked with, but Trinity's always been the home foundation for me. I'm not only privileged to watch people come into Trinity and recommend them, I'm also privileged to have seen many of the instructors come in and go through and change some of the perspectives and introduce new thoughts. And that's one of the things, is that there is a future in healthcare. I believe that not only in America, but all over the world, there are people who need what we have to offer. And I think we have the solutions that many people are looking for. And Trinity provides those solutions and opportunities.